All right, yes, finally, it's about time we get some more Borderlands information. This is a long one, too. This is a 20-minute breakdown of Borderlands 4, which I'm glad. We get to know more, I'm assuming, story information, characters, weapons, all that stuff, the world. I'm looking forward to it. This and the game I thought was going to be coming out, which was Gears, was it E-Day? Yeah, Gears E-Day. I thought that was coming out this year, but we haven't gotten any information outside that last trailer last year. Between this game, Gears E-Day, and 2XKO, those were my anticipated games of 2025. And to be real with you, it seems like only this one's coming out this year. We'll see. But I'm glad we're getting more information on Borderlands because I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I love all of them, even Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I enjoyed that game. Was it the best in the franchise, in Borderlands franchise? No, but I still had a good time. Played hours of that. Anyway, as annoying as Tiny Tina can be. But yeah, let's see what we got here. This is a long video, so we ain't gonna waste a lot of time here.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? A brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word,
that's cool. Hold him in the bubble.
That personally.
Yes, finally is that. I like this though, how you can just keep them all in that bubble. The main attraction, the weapon. I'ma like that. Honestly, I'm just excited to explore the world again. See what other stuff they added in there. I love the world they built here in Borderlands.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Oh, nice. Like a little grappling thing to pull. That's cool.
Heyo! I'm Randy Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down
I like
our
all
best
three
Borderlands
weapons,
ever.
world,
All new
mayhem.
movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet.
Dang, bro,
All
look at
service
that
of
weapon.
making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Here we go. I'm liking these weapons so far they showing. I like that big old tank of a machine gun they showed earlier. These weird black screen pauses, bro.
Borderlands
That was
is
the third
an unforgiving
one.
sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren.
I was about to say
She
that's
wields
the
supernatural phase energy to
one that caught my
devastating
attention the
effects.
most. I like these abilities.
She can use that energy to empower herself or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside
Yeah, I like that. She's definitely gonna be my first one.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp
cool.
arc knives.
These are two of our four new
I still like
characters
her
that you can
moves
play at
more.
launch.
But yeah,
Borderlands 4 takes
I
place
saw
on
her in
Taurus,
other trailers
an
before, and
all-new
that
planet
really caught my
steeped in
attention.
conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter, Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Hear it talk!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Nice.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly.
I like how they keep the
And with
original
full
style
crossplay
lobby
launch,
setting
You
here.
can play with your friends on any platform.
So it's
Today,
crossplay,
we're
which is
venturing
good.
into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
My type of game.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop it.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
For every character, right? Yeah, I'm assuming.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast
Yeah.
and beautiful world.
They would have definitely told you it wasn't.
And
if
to
it
bring
was
Kairos
only
to life,
selected for
we've
a few.
introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Kratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
I was about to say, you can hit fire with that gun. You don't need to.
Here we've come across a silo,
Zoom
one
in
of
on that
several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon. Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Wait. If I remember something correctly, I think they said if you pre-order, you get like 2. What was it? You get some gold keys or something like that? It was something you get from pre-ordering that goes with these vaults here. I gotta research that. It was
Another
something.
nice thing about silos is you can zip
You
line
get
up
2 of
and
them. I
take
think it
off.
was gold keys for chests. I like this glass
And if
system.
that's
This is
not
gonna be
fast enough
nice.
for you, you can
You
always
could definitely
pull out
get
your
through it.
personal vehicle.
Oh
Digital.
wow!
Just hop on, hit boost.
Oh, I
and get
like
moving.
that. All right,
You can
I like
customize
this
the
upgrade with the
body,
glide.
paint
Get
job,
into your
and
machine.
even how it
Okay,
handles.
and I like the
Because
vehicles.
this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
Oh, of course. I like this a lot.
A host of dynamic events.
Even the gliding, how much
World
field you
bosses,
get to cover
there's
doing
always
that.
something to shoot and loot.
All right, we're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
So give me the action. Here we go. Let's see the abilities, all of it.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Yeah, I like that grappling hook.
Now, I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
We're meeting up with none other than
I don't know, every time I see Echo, the little buddy there reminds me of Jack.
She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter.
Jack from Gears of War.
Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, homies. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty! Please, be my guest.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
That pet she had, I know it was on our side, but the way that pet looked, it was like you don't want to make it mad at all. Oh, here we go. Some abilities.
A ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot
that's
stealing
cool.
your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play,
good.
We just want
Thank
you to
God.
be able to
All
hang
right.
with your buddies and have a great time.
Man, it's been a minute since. All right, just games in general. I missed that.
What the hell is that?
Wait, let me go back. Let me hear that one more time.
This place is crawling with
Split
creeps.
screen
Clear them
co-op.
up.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands.
Yes.
And we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party.
I like
this
that
way,
a lot.
Everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
Amazing, but this
Plus,
part
if
here.
you ever get split up, you can easily
well, not
fast
this. The
travel
split
to your
screen.
friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. That's what I love to hear.
What the hell is that?
It's like a plant alien? Like, what is that?
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental
Love the
expertise of
revolvers in
Maliwan,
Borderlands.
Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions!
Nice.
We also have 3 new ones.
Dang, that was like
In order,
4 rockets at
powerful
one
charge
shot.
and release blast, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental
cool.
damage.
I like that
Possibilities
they're
are
just
truly
focused on the core thing that made Borderlands big.
To
That's what
support
it
playing
seems
with your
like they're
favorite
focused on. I love
manufacturer,
it.
we've added enhancements.
That split screen
This new
co-op
type
is
of gear
what really
replaces
got my
artifacts
attention.
and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear.
Facts.
But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers.
Oh, this is it. This is what I want to see.
Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights.
I like that.
Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills.
I like
Every
their
Vault Hunter
breakdown
has a
here.
set of 3
This is
unique
very
action
thorough.
skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble.
But yeah,
As you
she's
can
definitely
see,
gonna be
each
my
action
first
skill
one.
has its
I
own
like
branching
Vex
skill
here.
tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other
Oh
elemental
wow,
type.
look at that.
And also, you can pet the cat.
That's cool.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
wonder what was damaging Vex. Earlier she was making some noise, like something was hurting her. I thought it was from being down there, but it's not. She's down there now.
Down.
Oh!
But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
Nice.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate
Dang!
test.
Oh my goodness, bro. All them hands? Dude. That's true throwing hands there. My goodness, bro. How are you supposed to dodge all that?
Spoilers. That's enough of that for now.
Hands
But
that
we look
made
forward to
hands.
showing
That's
you much
crazy,
more
bro.
This June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
That's cool, bro. This was a good breakdown.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
But yeah, that looked really good. They told me everything I need to know. Now I'm just, when is it? September it comes out? Now we gotta wait for September. I like that picture, how that looks. All right. Y'all already heard how I feel. I'm excited. They did a really good job with the breakdown here. But yeah, Vex is definitely the character I'm interested in trying. I said that last time when they had a gameplay trailer a couple months ago. And the more they show her, the more I'm definitely sticking to that. It's going to be my first playthrough. But let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it 100%. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll check you later.